How long does it really take to start making money for a small business owner in a small business? So I've got 10 years experience as a small business owner. I've been hustling for a full 10 years and I've learned a few things in my years of doing business, and we're going to talk about it in this video. My name is Tepo Mavimbela. I speak entrepreneurship and entrepreneurs mindset on this channel. Do make sure that you subscribe and hit the like button. It helps the channel to grow. So let's get right into it. So if you are just starting your business or you are 1 year into your small business and you are wondering how long it's going to take for this small business to really make money, for you to be able to make somewhat of a comfortable living, this is the video that you want to watch up until the end. Now, I say I have 10 years of experience, and I was actually not aware that I have so many years of experience as a business owner until I was chilling with my younger brother, and he was telling me that he wants to start a business, and the business that he wants to start is techie wash or sneaker wash business. And of course, I'm going to help them to start that business, and we're going to grow that business and scale it. And this morning I was thinking about this when I was taking a shower, that how long would it take for this business to become profitable? So we are planning to spend 2,000 rand to start this business. In American dollars, I think that's about $50 to $70. And if you are in any other country, you can also do the calculations. So I was thinking about how long it's going to take us to grow this business, scale this business to the point where he can say, I don't need a job. Like, my business is what I just need to live, and I'm going to grow and scale this business. And I figured that it will take 2 years minimum for him to start seeing the profits in the business to the point where he says, I don't need a job. I don't want to get into a job. And I think in that 2 years, this is just my projection and how I see we can build this business together with him, is that in the next 2 years, he will be making enough money to just barely get by, and the business will barely break even. It's not to say it's going to make big profit, but the business will get to the point where he is comfortable enough to say, I don't want to get a job. In fact, this is what I want to stick to, and this is what I want to grow. I'm saying it's going to take a minimum of 2 years. And then I think it's going to take up to 5 years before that business make good money. Like, money where he can say, like, I have a surplus of money in my bank account. I can grow this business to multiple locations. I can grow this business to the point where I service people way outside of my area where the business is operating. This is going to take 5 years. And in that 5 years, this business will have been successful enough for him to say, I now need assistance. Like, I am going to hire people. By that time, he might have 2 or 3 people. I am saying 5 years. And I'm going to explain to you why I say 2 to 5 years for him to start seeing profits in that business. And I believe that in 9 to 10 years, if he is still running that business, then that business will be big enough to be in many locations in the country. And if things do go really good and that business is sustainable in South Africa, he can even branch it outside of South Africa, right? So let me explain to you why I think so. While I was chilling with him and he was telling me about this business that he wants to start, and then I said to him, look, I'm going to help you. Do you want me to help you? He's like, yeah, man, you should help me. I'm like, okay, I'm going to help you because I think I have a bit of experience. He's the one who actually made me aware that I've been hustling for up to 10 years now. And he was like, man, you've been patient. Now, granted, with me, my experience is in multiple things because I never really focused on one thing, which to my detriment is the reason I think I didn't get successful earlier on. But now that I'm focusing on one thing, I am aware of how I'm going to make this a success and how long it's going to take me to get to the point where I'm like, okay, now I'm really comfortable. Now I can open a second or third location. You know what I mean? So when he made me aware that I've been hustling for up to 10 years now, and I got home at my place and I started thinking about all the businesses and all the hustles that I've been doing. And although it has been multiple things, it has been different things, all of those things have led me to now where I know how to grow the business that I'm currently running. And even in the times where business is slow, I know this is just a season thing. Like, if I think 5 years back and I was doing a certain hustle and it was going really good, and then it goes into the slow season, I would go into full panic mode because I am not aware that this is just a season thing. They have ups and downs, you understand? And now the business that I'm running, in wintertime, in my own experience, not other people's experience, in my own experience, in wintertime, it tends to be a bit slower. And with it being a bit slower, I now understand that I've been running this business now for year number 3, and this has happened in the past 2 years. Every time we go into wintertime, business gets slow. I just barely get by. I just barely scrape through, right? And oh, actually, this is the fourth winter. So it's 4 years actually. This is the fourth winter. And my experience has showed me that this happens over and over again. And every time I get into spring and summer, things just go crazy. I'm just getting clients on clients on clients on clients. And now that I'm aware of this, I don't panic during winter time. Now, of course, I have not gotten to a point where last year I made so much money that I can go through winter and survive winter. I just understand that with the next coming spring and summer, when things go really well, I will make sure that for the coming winter, I've saved up enough to just ensure that I'm still comfortable and I don't have those downtimes that make me feel like, damn, man, I can't pay my bills at the end of the month, right? I'm going to struggle to pay my bills at the end of the month because I've saved up. This comes with experience. So let's go back into why I think it's going to take him 2 to 5 years for the business to be really successful. Month 1 to month number 6, it's when he is introducing himself to his market. And the marketing will be done traditionally through flyers, leaving flyers at people's homes and giving out flyers at busy areas close to where the business is going to be. Number one. Number two, it's going to be with social media. And with anyone that we exchange contacts with, it's going to be on WhatsApp as well, because you can do very well with WhatsApp marketing. Month 1 to month 6, it will just be him introducing himself to his market, and his market being aware of a person who runs so and so business. So and so business is going to be a sneaker wash business, right? So in that specific area, people will be getting more and more comfortable with leaving their shoes, leaving their sneakers, their running shoes to get them washed and collect them in 2 or 3 days. In the first month to 6, is him also gaining trust with people because they don't know him. He's from an area from elsewhere. He's a new face in that area, and once he starts his business there, they have to slowly trust him. And it's going to be slow for the first 2 6 months because people are like, well, I don't know this person. And the first customer is going to actually get him the second customer. The second customer might come in after 2 months. The other customer may come in after 3 months, but it's going to be a ball that's rolling. And in the first 6 months, it's really just awareness and building trust. Month 6 to month 12, all the customers that he managed to get in the first 6 months will now have trust for him, and they will bring in more shoes, maybe shoes for their children if they are family people, or if they are children, these children will bring their parents and cousins and everyone's shoes, and now the business is growing. Month 12 to month 6 again of the second year. So it will be month 1 to month 6 of the second year, which this would be 18 months. People really now know about his business. And more people are just discovering him through social media, through friends, through word of mouth, and the business is growing. Now you see, from month 1 to month 18 months, all you need is to just add another 6 months, that's 24 months, that's 2 years. And now he is able to buy himself his own groceries, like surplus of groceries. He's able to pay rent for a shop location where customers can drop their shoes, and the business is growing. Yes, he might still be working alone, being the laborer, but then he will be at a point where he needs assistance. This is in year 2. And in year 2, he will realize that I don't want to ever get a job. This business is what I want to push, and I'm going to push it. Now, if you know anything about business statistics, you will know that most businesses fail within the first 5 years, and those that don't fail within the first 5 years, after 10 years, they normally do fail as well. This is a statistic that exists. It's not so great, but it is what it is, and it's there, right? So year 2 to year 5, he will be scaling his business. He now has a location. He will need strategies to keep on growing this business, whether it will be getting another location or getting vehicles where he can collect from clients and deliver to clients. And now he has a premium with clients. He has clients that pay on a monthly basis, even when they are not delivering anything for them to be washed. They just know that we are paying, so that at some point I just drop off my shoes over there. I don't have to worry about paying for them when I bring them. I can pay for them ahead of time. Now he has clients that pay on a monthly basis. You can steal this business idea if you want to. But the thing about business ideas, as much as I'm talking about it like this, is that not many people are going to start, and not many people are going to survive, and not many people are going to have the patience and the tenacity. So I'm confident to talk about it because I know it's a potentially successful business, but a potentially very difficult business as well, and it's laborious, right? So, year 2 to year 5, it will be him really solidifying his market, him really solidifying the business and getting assistance and growing and scaling this business. Year 5 to year 10, it is now scale on scale on scale on scale. He has built systems to ensure that his business is successful. If he has multiple locations or multiple vehicles for collection, he has built a system that he can replicate if he decides to franchise the business, or he decides, no, I'm not franchising it, I'm opening the second location, I'm managing that location, location after location. These are still all businesses under me. There's a system that works, and he now also is experienced in leading people to become leaders in his business. And this is where the business really gets successful. And this is what I'm doing with my current business as well. I'm only in year number 4 now. I'm going to go into year number 5, where I realize, okay, now this is how I really have to scale this business with all the lessons that I've been through, right? So I believe that for a small business to be really profitable, it's going to take 10 years. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.